So hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am Alex. This is Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as CSA, which is the Combined Syndicalists of America. Oh god, no, up. I've been a bad man. I made my face a weird shape. There. Oh, that aspect ratio is slightly off. Just slightly off. I'll fix it later. CSA, we just won the Civil War. I may or may not be just about to continue fighting the Civil War here against the PSA, provided that the Pacific States of America have not joined the Entente and not joined with Great Britain. I don't know, or well, you know, the remnants of Great Britain. Doesn't look like it. 100 days, yeah, conquer, 185 days. Yeah, I'm in Idaho. Again, why can I not do this? Damn you. Alright. We should get an event, end of the Civil War, remove a national spirit, American Civil War, gains recovering from the American Civil War. It's a pity, American Civil War is quite nice. Recovering from the American Civil War, not so nice. Ho Chi Minh arrives in Calcutta. Alright, so no longer at war. Can I generate claims now? Why can I not? Oh, I need one more political power. Okay. Integration of the Reactionary Officer Corps. With the success of the revolution, the North American continent, our martial foes have been utterly defeated. However, certain members of the armed forces of both the American Union Party and those who remain loyal to the old republic have expressed their willingness to serve America, even under the leadership of a socialist party. Young Republic needs every man possible. Get manpower, get new old US leaders, or no. I'm gonna go with no. So, gonna claim Idaho, so we're ready to go to war in 3 months. The America First escaped with his defeat. Long and the AUS leadership have escaped to South America, taking with them a sizable amount of money and his most remaining followers. Though we vowed to return, Reed and the CSA are not worried. Where will we govern from? Capital remains in Chicago. Washington has been cleansed of capitalist influences. Move the capital to New York or to Philadelphia. I'm pretty okay with it staying in Chicago. This negative political power moving to Maryland is unfortunate, so Chicago. USA enforces authority. Virginia and Tennessee are integrate. Are integrated. Oh, it's a typo. Minnesota is integrated. Yeah. Good thing I started fabricating this already. This is not going well. Woody McGuthrie's musical tour. With reconstruction on the way, famed musician Woody Guthrie and his band, the Almanac Singers, have gone on a musical tour. Popular with many throughout the country, Guthrie and his band play old classics such as Solidarity Forever and There Is Power in a Union. But they also have written many new songs such as This Is Your Land, Ease My Revolutionary Mind, Tear Capitalists Down, and All You Capitalists Are Bound to Lose. To loose. It says loose, not lose. The tour has proven to be widely popular in all venues that he and his band play at. Fucking awesome. Land is your land. Oh, that is a pretty Santa Claus song, yeah. I could see it. Great New England hurricane will bother us for a while. Right now we have consumer goods factories, which is no good, but they'll go away. Do we really need to keep boosting? Let's cancel these in Pennsylvania, and in New Jersey, and in New York City. And the reason I'm canceling those is that they're coastal. These are all interior states, so it's okay, but yeah. Let's fix this. I don't really need those military factories up and running right this very moment. I'd like them eventually, but I'd rather have these consumer factories going so they can build more factories. With construction on the way, Charlie Chaplin and the United Artists Union have released yet another hit. His new movie, God Save the Kaiser, is considered by man to be his best... By man? Okay, this should say by many. To be his best movie to date. God Save the Kaiser is a political satirical comedy drama, Chaplin's first true sound film. The film follows two principal characters, an unnamed German barber struggling to make ends meet in Germany, who bears a great deal of similarity with the tramp that Chaplin played in his other movies. The other major character is Kaiser Frederick, who's a bumbling but cruel buffoon of a leader, an obvious satire of Kaiser Wilhelm II. Throughout the film, it shows the plight of the average German worker while viciously mocking the German government and Kaiser in particular. The film ends with the barber being mistaken for the Kaiser and giving a rousing speech where he extols the virtue of goodwill and human brotherhood, and gives a strong endorsement for Chaplin's radical socialist views. Chaplin has outdone himself. The people of America First are integrated into the CSA. These events shouldn't be firing after the Civil War, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, reconstructing America. Cancel, where are the requirements? Do I need to be at peace? No. Let's start reconstructing America. Now that the Second Constitution Convention has come to a close and we've written up a new constitution, it's time to focus on reconstruction efforts and rebuilding from the bloody Civil War. The Revolutionary was a bloody conflict, but now it is time to rebuild. The Spanish Civil War is over, the Kingdom of Spain has emerged triumphant, they will likely join Germany, and that's going to be real awkward for France. Infantry equipment is done being ready to be upgraded, so we're going to switch all of these. Oh, and we are so close to being able to upgrade our armies. Well, that's a shame. Alright, I'm going to sort by experience level here. We have a bunch of regulars, but 2 of you have got to go. Because I want this to be a nice even number. Stars. Do any of you not have stars? God damn it, you're all beautiful. Alright, dry boys here. Damn it. Give me them dry boys. No. Here. You two. These Philadelphia upgrades, gone. Our infantry division, this is what I want in the long term, but let's just get rid of it. Let's keep everything St. Louis militia, because why not? And upgrade properly to infantry divisions. Now, I want these to be artillery, actually, but I'm a little... What's it gonna take in infantry equipment? Just barely what we have. What if I do this? Yeah, they're gonna require towed artillery that we don't have available, but we will have more than enough infantry equipment, so I can save that. I can switch this and that over to artillery. This will focus on upgrades. This will get the armies up to speed with artillery. They're going to be a little under-equipped when we fight this army of the PSA, but it should be okay. I've been doing so good at not sneezing tonight. The nationalization of the banking system. The revolution is in need of funding, and one of the ideas presented by Max Schnackman is to nationalize banks. Shall we make this into a decree? Yes? Yeah, why the fuck would you not take this? Oh no, 50 political power for... Yes, hell yes. That's amazing. We'll get that political power back, don't worry about it. It's growing pretty slowly, but we'll get there. Gotta beat you, and then the Commonwealth of Canada is the next logical step, right? Oh my god, we have Alaska. Normally Canada takes us. It's so weird to have all of our little states like in Panama and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico normally goes to the Caribbean Federation, though it does look like Cuba took Havana back, or Guantanamo back. Jose, he looks amazing. Look at this man. Look at these fucking sunglasses. Aiding Central America. Side with the total. War has broken out in Central America between Central America and the United Provinces. Our comrades in Central America are asking us now that the Civil War in America is done to help them in their own right against capitalism and reactionary forces. So I side with the totalists and manpower, or I lose political power. I can afford the manpower. I'm doing that. The political power, I'm already negative and I don't want to go deeper down on that. Disperse support makes our line artillery better, and we will have line artillery. This gift makes our support better, so line artillery it is. Downfall and stability, yep, there it is. That's the thing I was saying I didn't want to happen. Oh, well, that's okay. We're recovering a lot of stuff. I'm conflicted about how to go about building. I'm gonna do what I normally do. Half of every state is going to be full of civilian factories. That'll allow us to build things more rapidly. We are currently sort of in a period of peace, so we can do with that. These are all good. That's good. Build that. We will get a bunch of factories from... I mean a bunch of factories from the reconstruction focuses, so we don't need to worry that much. Yeah, do all that, and then come back to me. So, civil service... State bureaucracy. How do I... Oh, the Second Constitutional Convention is up here. Presumably it's in here, right? Civil service. Yeah, this is for reclaiming America. Maybe I should do this. Well, I'm gonna take it anyway. Both of these will be skipped. Liberation of Hawaii. We can get there. We can get there. It's fine. Let's do the Second Constitutional Committee, because apparently we were supposed to have done that. Now that the revolution has been won, a Second Constitutional Convention has been called. The convention shall be hosted at the city of Philadelphia, the site of the original Constitutional Convention. Many questions about the shape of what nation shall look like should be addressed here, and already factions have started to be formed. We're done with these. Naval, though, let's upgrade our battleships. If we're taking Hawaii back, we gotta go to war with Japan. If we're doing that, we're gonna need a navy. And if we're gonna build a navy, we might as well go for the most badass navy you can go for, which is just straight up. Mexico is justifying on... Fuck that. Don't do that, Mexico. Yeah, we're no longer justifying on them because we don't have the political power. Back. Yeah, they're gonna get there before I do, right? Not unless in the next 7 days I somehow get enough political power. I could stop. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Damn it. So that means we're gonna have to go to war with the United Mexican States in order to get any claim here. Let's just cancel our justification because you're gonna zoom in here. I'm hoping the PSA wins, honestly, because if the PSA wins, they will annex or puppet or change the government in Mexico, which will make it easier to go to war with Mexico. Second Constitutional Convention. The time is here and all the delegates from across the country have arrived in Philadelphia to debate the future of America. Philadelphia. It's for lovers. History lovers. Now that the revolution is won, rather quickly, numerous factions of Centralists seek to form a strong centralized government. Unionists seek to establish a decentralized confederation with power coming from the bottom up. Federalists in the middle seeking a balanced approach in terms with how the government should be structured. Welcome everyone. Improved artillery. Stop that now. I am researching Navy stuff. Support company. Should I be doing this? Oh, almost certainly, yeah. Field Hospital is nice. Signal Company is also very nice. These are both outdated. I know. Well, at least this will be time to get our army up and ready. Oh, because we're gonna... Okay, that's an event series that's gonna happen. So we either go desegregation efforts, which has a lot of political power. Yeah, let's desegregate. As part of the efforts to rebuild the country, we've decided to reform the justice system. The old capitalistic republic promoted racial intolerance and hatred throughout the country. In particular, plenty of injustice has been done to Native Americans and African Americans. It's time to rectify that. The new republic structure. The first day of the debates has resulted in 3 plans set up to the government. The first is put forth by William Foster, which posits there should be centralized Congress, with the states having little to no power. This drew immediate ire from the Unionists, which countered with their own plan based around decentralized power. A delegate from the Federalists stepped forward with a third plan that tries to be balanced through both, though both argue it's not revolutionary enough and it's just the old USA government with a new name. Well, I like Foster a lot. Combine Totalist strand, Syndicalist stand. I kind of want to go Totalist. Syndicalist, Totalist. Yeah, it doesn't say what Totalists are, but Totalists are totalitarian, and if we're going and reforming the world, Totalist is how we should go. Centralist plan wins. General Secretary's power. Would be next up. General Secretary's power. The next day of debates has the delegates talking about how much power the General Secretary should have. The Unionists begin the day by saying the position's power should be weak to prevent a dictatorship that would destroy America. Centralist counter, only a strong executive can the American worker be protected from reactionaries. Once again, the Federalist faction is them playing the center, trying to balance the two factions and argue for strong executive, but one with plenty of checks and balances and separation of powers to prevent him or her from being a dictatorship. Being a dictator would fit fine there. Centralist win. Policy towards reactionaries. While the delegates were brought to Philadelphia to debate the nature of the Republic, today a separate issue was brought up when a delegate asked what should be done towards the reactionary traitors. This led to numerous debate. The Unionists seek clemency for all, and a chance for all of those to build a new life with the new Republic. Federalists claim that leadership that fought the revolution should be put on trial. Centralists are claiming that all those who oppress the revolution must be judged for their deeds. Clearly, there's only one right option here. All must meet their fate for opposing the revolution. Yeah. Yep, definitely. Okay, average popularity. That's okay. We're gonna switch to Totalist before too long. The new bureaucracy. Today the main question was the nature of the bureaucracy that we should use. 2 main plans were put forth by the Unionists, which argued for this new bureaucracy to be organized around the unions, much more democratic and decentralized, while Centralists countered with a strong top-down bureaucracy that would help America with its federal government being able to fund education much better than the decentralized model. The Federalists have split. Yeah. Oh, the Federalists are just supporting one side or the other now. Okay, yep, we're going new state bureaucracy. Get that Totalist number higher, boys. Gotta get those numbers higher. Centralist victory. The second convention is nearly over, and it looks like the Centralists have turned out to be the victors in the convention. There's a plan for a centralized republic can now be put into motion. Long live America. We are now Totalist. Our popularity isn't great, but tell me about Totalist. Totalism is both the specific ideology and a category sometimes given to name various radical left-wing ideologies with similar characteristics. As an ideology, Totalism promotes a new direction for socialism in the world, emphasizing the role of the socialist state as the core of the nation, while devaluing or abandoning the Marxist ideas of worker empowerment and a classless utopia. Totalists look to centralize and expand the government's power in socialist states, believing that the goal of the government is to build socialism in the state, and often use nationalistic and militaristic rhetoric and policies. Due to their authoritarian nature, either other authoritarian or totalitarian socialist ideologies have gained the name Totalist, even if they're not directly affiliated with the Totalist Charter. A Totalist, boys. Do I need this? No. Do I want this? Kinda. I want this, and I want this. So yes. Centralized union. Cool. Now I can reconstruct America using that. Yeah, low popularity, not good. We are losing political power every day now. Such is the price for going full Totalist. It'll pass. Catholic Workers Movement. With the end of the revolution, a number of religious groups have popped up dealing with helping and reconstruction. Of these groups, the one that has attracted the most attention and popularity is the Catholic Workers' Movement, led by Comrade Dorothy Day. This movement has attracted popularity for combining Catholicism with radical socialist values. The movement is noticeable for their focus on the works of mercy and a hospitality house for all those in need, live in accordance with the justice and charity of Jesus Christ. You okay with that, Italian Federation? You fine with me turning your church into a appendage of the state? I'm happy about it. Oh, this popularity's bad. Real bad. Catholic Church? Wow, really? In a shocking move, the Pope has announced his support for the Catholic Workers' Movement. This comes as great shock to many, most of all Dorothy Day herself. The movement has gathered more attention and support among our Catholic comrades throughout the country. Huh. Okay. This is like Battle Pope. Isn't this like the fascist Pope that they elected? He is, right? Arm the people, papal authority, the knights centralize the state. Yeah. This is Battle Pope. Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay. Battle Pope is like, yeah. Syndicalism is great. Over there. Gotta recover from the American Civil War. That will not be removed until we research this. It's going to take a long fucking time. We have to research all of these, and all of these. The United States is crippled after their Civil War so that they don't just immediately start going on a rampage. Makes sense, but it's not the most interesting play. It's like early game as the United States in default. Hearts of Iron 4, what the fuck is happening here? You seem to be having some problems with the Tuareg Confederation, Mauritanian, and Wadi peoples. If you accept certain policies as Sultanate of Morocco is not in on this. The French Republic, if you're a little too hardcore, the native people rise up against you. Now the AI normally wins this war, but they done fucked up. I'm amazed that this war hasn't happened yet. Desegregation efforts, great. African American desegregation throughout the country, particularly in the South. Racial Jim Crow laws exist that devastate our African American comrades. We must wipe away all desegregation laws and bring justice to them. The South may complain, but we shall bring equality. And if they protest, the Revolutionary Army shall protect our comrades. And they will. They will complain, because it's the South. Well, I can't move our fleet over here anyway. God, it's a tiny baby fleet. Go home. Go home to New York. Yeah, go home. Can I train them? No, I shouldn't train them. New flag for America. With the Constitutional Convention now underway, one of the topics that the delegates have is a new flag for the country. 3 new designs have been proposed. The first being the stars and stripes, but with the grain and gear symbol on the canton. The second proposal is striped flag with grain and gear symbol in the center, and a border with stars around the flag. The third is blue eagle catching a gear and lightning bolts on a red field. That sounds pretty rad. The fourth proposal is to keep the current flag. All of these get the same thing. Will this actually change our flag? That'd be pretty sweet if it did. Blue eagle, so this is like the symbol of the federal government, but with different symbols on it. This is the American flag. Let's go blue eagle. Alright, that was not what I was envisioning. God, but not what I envisioned. I imagine like eagle on a blue background, a white eagle on a blue background, but okay. This looks incredibly fascist, which I guess is fitting. I suppose that is fitting. Yeah. French Republic is winning these wars. No real surprise there. Let's start grabbing concentrated industry again. E.M. Remark. Oh, Third Reich. This is famous German writer and a member of the Lost Generation of Poets. Erich Maria Remarque has released a book. First major work of alternate history in the German Empire. The story is a gripping tale about the life of a young Weltkrieg veteran trying to live in a shell-shocked and defeated Germany. In this timeline, Theodore Roosevelt and his Bull Moose Party win the 1912 American presidential elections, leading to an American entry in the Weltkrieg and thus an Entente victory. A defeated and partially occupied Germany is gripped with constant economic and political crises. Witnessing the defeat of the whites in the Russian Civil War is cooed by a bitter and extremely nationalist Adam Dressler in its German Workers' Party, who follow the ideology of People's Socialism, which is just an extreme version of national populism. The novel ends with the beginning of a three-sided war between Dressler's New Reich, the Western Entente, and a Soviet Russia, led by Sergei Kirov. While many criticize it for large flaws in historical logic, Remarque defends his tale, saying that something like this could have happened in another universe. Childish fantasy. Oh, here it goes. I really don't want the United Mexican States to have all of this. Well, I have cores here, so it would be an excuse to go to war with them, so... It'll be fine, one way or another. This decision will allow us to start fabricating claims on one of them, but I may wait to see who starts succeeding in the war. Hell, I could declare war on both of them, but that might not be wise. PSA, I think, is the way we go. We are now average stability. Dope, no longer low stability. Consumer goods, 0. Ah, that's a shame. So I own 11. I own 71 factories. I get 11 from trade. I don't get bonus factories from having crazy low consumer goods. There's no point to having negative consumer goods. Hey, it's nice. And we're like real negative because we're still recovering from the American Civil War, so we're actually at like negative 12 base. Right? Is that right? Yeah. It's pretty obscene. I love it. Any Dana. Oh yeah, you have volunteers from the Commonwealth. African American desegregation, Native American desegregation. It's time to reform the tribal laws concerning the Native Americans. We should reform it so that syndicalism and opportunity are equality are properly brought to our Native brothers and sisters. Through this reform, we should be able to bring them into society and off the reservations properly. This time. Battleship 2. Battleship Harder. Alright, so we have a new model of battleships. Once these old ones are done, this will switch out for this, so just do one of those. I have more military factories. Let's dedicate these to more infantry equipment. Now, I realize I should be making an Air Force of some variety. Our Air Force is going to rapidly become antiquated. You're not wrong. But that's the way it goes. Alright, let's get... There we go. Air superiority, close air support, interception, naval strike, and port bombing. Do that one there. Research slot available. What am I missing? Tactical bomber. Yeah, I am. I know I am. It's 1930. Oh, fuck. I should have had that done a long time ago. Computing machine to make research time across the board shorter. Oh, bad plays. Bad plays. Alright, it's fine. We can win a war against both of these at once. Ooh, they're doing naval invasions! The AI's doing naval invasions! Holy shit, good job! Let's see if they actually work, but good job! Happy to see that. No war over here. Russia's big and restored its historical borders. The United Baltic Duchy doesn't seem to be having a civil war yet. It might still. Ah, India's having its war. Oh, well no, it's a limited war right now. Dominion hasn't gotten involved. Okay. Signal Company, Field Hospital. We're not switching over to building... Yeah, that's not ending well. Building anything to help that out. I justify war goal on you. Conquer... You know what? I want Idaho. It'll take 65 days. If they take it by then, they'll deserve the PSA. If they don't, then I'm gonna take it. Damocles Project. German spies have recently revealed a mysterious and in some ways horrifying project taken up by the French and British. Dubbed the Damocles Project, it's an extensive multi-nation study into the destructive power of nuclear fission, seeking to unearth any possible weaponization possibilities of the phenomena. The famous German physicist Albert Einstein warns that a successful nuclear bomb might even be able to... Oh, the Italians are at war. Japan's at war with Russia. Might even be able to turn entire cities into ash. German intelligence agencies have shared the information about the project with their closest allies, but most of the world is still left unaware of it. We're some of Germany's closest allies? I don't... Okay, sure. However, experts disagree on whether this weapon is feasible or if this is just science fiction gone too far. Okay. Keep going down this chain. Modify government. I can do that. I'd rather not. Fight the Minutemen? No. Let's rebuild the nation instead. Wait, what will this give? Ooh. Yeah. Oh, but this gives a research slot. Research slot! I should have been focusing on that. Syndicalist bureaucracy. I get more deets? Are there not more details? With the new government being worked out, the matter of the new bureaucracy came up. The debate between a new socialist revolutionary civil service or a state bureaucracy. We've chosen to side with the idea of a new revolutionary state bureaucracy. The government should take charge in bringing the revolution to every American throughout the country. Oh God, United Mexican States, slow down. I want a piece of this. Ah, no! They're allied with the... What the fuck? No. No! No! How did you join Middle Europa? How did... Alright. Alright. Fuck. Fine. You're still gonna get annexed. That's awkward. So... now the commune of France. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is all getting awkward. I hope the United Mexican States win over here so that I can attack them for California and not have to get involved with all that, you know, Second World War bullshit. Yet. Did I click through the second Weltkrieg pop-up? Oh, no, there it is. The Weltkrieg is universally agreed to have been the most horrible war in human existence, and damn, France is getting their ass kicked. But it appears that even the greatest nightmares cannot deter man's lust for blood. After numerous political struggles and periods of diplomatic tension, the uneasy peace between Germany and France has broken down. These two superpowers are now mobilizing their armies and preparing for a conflict never before seen to the human eye. Because France's army is all right here, you idiots. The military development of the end of war will be put to the ultimate test. New types of weapons, planes, artillery, ships, and tanks will see their first use on the battlefield. But who will emerge victorious? That is a question none can answer. War is hell. For the French, particularly. Good God. The fall of Paris. Yeah, alright. Okay. Oh, France, I was hoping that you... alright. Alright. Good talk, buddy. Good talk. Whew. Can I get somebody better? Totalist. Nope. Pretty good, but not better. Exactly the same, but not a syndicalist. Not better. What do you got? I mean, you're a genius, so I'd rather not get rid of you. Totalist. Totalist. Yep. Ralph. Chaplain, how you doing, Ralphie? None of these really give any bonuses at all, right? No, decryption, but no, not really, and we can't change Foster, so let's just keep this what it is. Flanders Wallonia has capitulated to rebels like they always do. Maybe this front will solidify, maybe France will be able to push back. I kind of doubt it, because I'm fairly sure... Oh, Spain is not in Middle Europa. Weird, but okay. Oh boy. Yep, just relaxing after our civil war. Wouldn't want to get wrapped up in no world war. So you are probably going to attack the Union of Britain soon. Okay, so we have options, right? We can move against the United Mexican States, even though we're supposed to be allied. We can move against Pacific States of America. We can move against Commonwealth of America, and we would wipe any of them off the map really, really well. Did I say Commonwealth of America? Commonwealth of Canada. To get the casus belli for that, we could just generate claims, or we can go up here and research redoctrine. Go War Plan Red for the North. We could go purple for fucking around in Central America. We can go straight for reclaiming America. We could also join the International, but the International might not be around to join for much longer. Depending on how this goes. Now the Ottoman Empire is having a bad time with quite a few wars. Wow, yep. Ottoman Axis War for a long time. The Ottomans ruled over the Levant and its Arab population. Many of them, this was an outrage. The Entente capitalized on this during the Weltkrieg, spark a revolt that crippled the Ottomans' war efforts. Albeit unsuccessful in the long run, this planted the seeds for future unrest. The foundation of the Axis in 1936 seemed like a challenge to the Ottoman Empire, and indeed, today this confrontation came to an end. As Egypt announced its entry into the war, the entire alliance against the Ottomans. In response, Arabs in all major cities of the Levant rose in revolt, with equipment that many speculate has been provided by these states that are now crossing the border into Ottoman territory. New challenge for the crumbling empire. Speaking of challenge, Godspeed, Mexico. Godspeed. Yeah, looks like Germany's gonna win the Second Weltkrieg by themselves. They're a stone's throw from London. They have a port, so their troops over here should be fine. They have Paris. Unless Russia starts... Yeah, Russia's already in multiple other wars over here. How is Mongolia still around? Oh, you got puppeted by Japan. Weird stuff going on. State education, let's get a better research slot going on and ignore that the world's falling apart around us. Yep. It's fine. Everything's fine. Here, 25 political power. I want you to win this, annex them, then I can start generating on you, but no sooner than that. I'm impatient. I think this max is out at 400 in Kaiserreich. In EU4. No. In Hearts of Iron 4 vanilla, political power goes all the way up to 999, I think, or 900, something like that. In Kaiserreich, it maxes out somewhere around 400. Because that is an absurd number using the stability system that Kaiserreich uses. Military staff, companies. I mean, these are quite nice. I'm not against it. I'm not going to research anything new for a few years, so... Industrial company. I mean, that could actually be quite nice. U.S. Steel, BF Goodrich, nah. Out of intelligence, yeah, you decrease research time. I do like you. Totalist, though. Give me a totalist who decreases research time. Harry Haywood. Welcome aboard, Harry. So that reduced research time will make our attacks happen faster, which will give us technological advantage over our foes. Once the Pacific states fall, and I'm fairly sure that they will fall, we can then claim California from Mexico and swoop right on in. Germany is getting kicked out. This naval base might actually... Yep, Germany has been forced out of the Union of Britain. Meaning that Mosley, Comrade Mosley, might yet survive. The borders in the Commune of France seem to have solidified, but it's hard to tell what's happening here. Sicily isn't pushing into northern Italy very well, so this looks like a Sitzkrieg, and if it is a Sitzkrieg, well, 25 military factories versus 105, 40, the industrial advantage is on Germany's side. Although, Canada has just gone to war with the British Commonwealth. Or the... God damn it. The Commonwealth of Canada has gone to war with the Union of Britain. Oh. Free Liberia. Who are... Liberia's just at war with everyone? Ah, because you're a total estate. Okay, you were in the International. Okay, okay. I was misreading that really badly. We're upgrading, but we're done reinforcing, yeah? Pretty much. Looks like there's some minor reinforcing going on, but we're pretty much done. We need chromium. Why? Why do I need chromium? Oh, for my battleships. Yeah. Can I get that from anyone? Japan will be an enemy. Transfer will be an enemy. Cuba. We can only get one from Cuba. But Cuba's not a threat and will never be a threat. So let's trade with Cuba. Wait a minute. You're allied with... Never mind. Not Cuba. We don't trade with Cubans. We trade with Serbians? Yeah, I mean, fuck it. Serbia's no threat to us and we will never be at war with Serbia. So boats have to go a long way, but that's fine. That doesn't really affect anything in this game. You're not gonna capitulate till they push all the way to Seattle. Ah, never mind! Shows what I know. Just on cue, god damn it. So let's give this 24 hours to see what they do with the country. By that I mean a couple days to see if they actually integrate it or if they do something weird. End of the month, maybe? Ah, I was expecting them to release it. Weird, okay. Conquer... I mean, Baja California. Let's say we're going for Baja. We're not really going for Baja. Your independence is guaranteed? Oh, you have a non-aggression pact. Okay, I'm like, please don't be guaranteed. You should be on balanced. Not aggressive. Not that aggressive. So here in 125 days, so in months, we'll be ready to go to war. It's now 1940. We can start researching 1940 tech. Radio Union, huh? Well, that'll give us political power. So let's go for that. I don't need the ideas to declare war. I'm just gonna do it on my own. Because it takes too long to research everything. Oh god, Ukraine has made landfall. Netherlands have made... Netherlands? You're in Middle Europa. Wow. Germany's having a great game. Russia's not doing too hot. They're not doing that badly, but they're not doing too hot. Computing machine. Yep, that's done. Now on to the next one. Should have had that done a long time ago. In fact, I should have had both of them done a while ago. Just queuing up about 1 million military factories in states that can't have anything but military factories. And Texas, southern Texas, both of you have coastlines. Inland coasts, like along the Great Lakes here, do not count as coasts for whatever reason. Not my decision. I don't understand the logic of it. Ask Paradox. The rest of these can potentially have naval factories. I don't know if I'll want dockyards, but it's better to keep the door open. Let's just can I expand this front line. I can. No, that is a second front line. Yo, you know all this hard work you've been doing? Planning for months and months and years at this point? Just undo that. Let's make this go all the way down the coast. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way down Baja, California. And just, like, dip into Baja. That's good enough. I can take the rest of my own. Can I? Yeah. Just straight down the coast, all the way. Still don't have too many provinces for our people to occupy. Yeah, do that. Yeah, it's even split them in two. Fair enough. God, you were reorganizing a lot of people. Yeah, strategically redeploy, please don't. Oh God. Alright, stop. Oh, now it's all one border. Right as I delete it. So they did push back that naval invasion, which was a holdover from the Pacific states making good headway, which is fine. Oh, you can double back, but it doesn't look good. San Francisco, Sacramento, Portland, I guess. Yeah, no, cool. Okay, do that. Everyone should be assigned to that weird order. Oh, it's... But you're assigned. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, it's hold divisions, move divisions. Why are you not using strategic deployment? God damn it. Hold divisions. Strategic deployment on. Assigned. Go. Go faster. Active 90% organization penalty. That's fine. They are faster moving around. That was a kerfuffle. All right. This is a bit of a cluster bug. We're a third of the way there. Expect to finish in June. Unfavorable nature. Yeah. There we go. Now damn near the entire world is at war. You joined Middle Europe? Fucking what? No, okay, you joined the Entente. I was gonna say Portugal can't join Middle Europe, can it? So this is pushed back a little bit. France doesn't have the industrial capacity to fight Germany. And it looks like the Union of Britain doesn't have the wherewithal to fight the Commonwealth of Canada either. We may yet stand alone. If we do, we can take everyone else, it's fine, but it takes a long fucking time for you to recover from the Civil War. It's been proposed that we merge various radio stations into one big radio union. This will let us promote the revolutionary ideals throughout the country. Furthermore, we can use this to help explain the policies to average Americans and how it impacts them through fireside chats. Large river crossing. Still preparing. Yeah, you are. Pretty indecisive about where these are moving, but okay. American Radio Union. From the CIA. The revolution has taught us we need to have espionage. It's a necessary evil, but it is necessary. Thus, we shall create the Central Intelligence Agency. This will keep America safe from reactionaries and help us promote syndicalism in other countries covertly. The CIA will be our sword in the darkness to strike against reactionaries wherever they may hide. I love all the, like, FDR did this, but FDR's not in this timeline, so the syndicalists do it stuff. Fireside chats. Wonder where I've heard that before. Ah, making the CIA. CIA was founded, I want to say 47. Okay, yeah, 47. Founded 7 years early. Fleet in being, that's nice and all, but we won't be focusing on that. We'll be focusing on that. Our tech should be better than the United Mexican State, but the quality of their troops might be better, given that they haven't had to deal with the same bullshit that we have. Yeah, reform military, it's par for the course. I think ours is actually, in the end, better. It doesn't matter. We have a player playing our nation, which gives a huge advantage. No, quit. Ukraine, get out of here. Also, Ukraine, how the hell do you have the Navy to do this? What? How? How do you project through what naval base? How are you doing this? I don't understand. I'm impressed, don't get me wrong. I'm just really confused. Let's get Smedley Butler. He gives division attack, and I do like me Smedley Butler, but I think, okay, it's either attack, or defense and supply consumption down. This is attrition down, which is actually quite helpful, especially in Mexico. Entrenchment speed up and ass Smedley Butler. We will be the ones knocking here. Pancho Villa, you poor fool. In 14 days? Oh, that works. Yeah, 13 days. Overwhelming firepower? Nope. Keep going. I think they're... What's our supply limit going to be like in here? Not great. And not great. And then it gets better down here. As the United States attacking Mexico, or anyone from the north, having to come through the mountain range in here is pretty crazy. Fall of London. No! The Canadians have it. Wow, the Canadians definitely have it. Reports from London confirm that the capital of the Union of Britain has been captured by advanced Canadian troops after long staged battles across the Thames River. British forces pulled up a stiff resistance, hoping to delay Canadian forces for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. For the first time since William the Conqueror, London has fallen to a foreign invader. Well, the Canadians don't consider themselves to be foreigners, but... Yep. God, the Internationals. Getting hit pretty hard. Support weapons. 40, huh? I don't want any of that. Support companies might be nice, but we're not there yet. We're pretty much there, actually. Let's better battleships, because it's 1940, and I am slowly but surely building a navy, and by that I mean both of you should be building battleships, because there's going to be damn near no one to trade with soon. Serbia, my dude. Hook me up with some more of that sweet, sweet chromium. Classification of conquering Baja California from the combined syndicates. Yeah. Fucking no one will join you. No one will care when you die. Let's go, Mexico. Unfortunately, you have no friends. They slow advance at first. Do I have our army? I have this post on the western coast, because if we punch through here, yeah, that's a half decent idea. If we punch through the western coast, this will be isolated and easier to take. we are winning 96% of the battles. That's pretty crazy. That's consistently crazy, 97% of the battles. Word. Okay. We have lost. Socialist Republic of Italy has capitulated. As a shame. Yeah, we're killing them 15-1. And climbing. Nice. 98%. Once San Diego and LA fall here, the north and the south will be cut off. The north will be cut off from supplies unless they're being moved by boat. And that is far less efficient. So we should be good here. Really not urgent on this front, huh? I guess that's fine. Because I'm not in that much of a hurry to wrap up this war either. After this we have to go to war with Canada or someone else, and, well, we're not there. We're just not quite there yet. Centralized Union. Oh, fuck. 28 days. Ah, damn. Revolutionary Guards. In order to protect the revolutionary ideals of the revolution, we need to form an elite revolutionary guard that shall protect the ideals of the revolution. This will prevent any and all counter-revolutionaries from opposing our glorious revolution. Eritrea has revolted in Ethiopia. Our political power is actually positive now, thanks to the inclusion of the Central Administration. Central Intelligence Agency. Central Administration. Nah. Eritrea is attacking Abyssinia here, who's attacking Somalia. Damn near everyone on the map is at war. South Africa isn't. Is Tibet? Yeah. Is Maklik? No, you're not. Mongolia is. Jing is not. Shanxing Jianggo isn't. But damn near everyone else is. That's pretty nuts. 1940 tech is done. Got about 2 minutes left in this hour. And we got quite a few left to go. Ooh, 1940 tech's right. I need better fighters and bombers, and then I need to actually start loading those fighters and bombers. You may be noticing that I'm still not doing that. Oh my god, okay, this is way overdone. Look at this. Look at these stockpiles. Yeah. Support equipment, motorized, fighter, tactical bomber. I only need like 1 line of this, 2 lines of this. Alright, now we're good to go. Work on rubber, really? Huh. Netherlands, Brazil would be willing to trade with us, and they're not that far away. Rubber, really? I'm just surprised that that's the issue. That's a hang-up here. So, what is happening here, game? They seem to not be pushing. So let's change this. Push. Alright, Commune of France has capitulated. The German Empire is now in control. Union of Britain is all that's hanging on, and they're being occupied by the Kingdom of Finland, who has joined the Middle Europa Pact. What? Alright. Okay. Long way out here. Now I'm going to wrap up this hour here. Baja California is cut off. Because it's cut off, I'm gonna just like right click here. And grab you and right click here. And everything else assigned to this front should take care of it. I'll do some manual stuff in here and in here. But that'll be next time for you if you are watching on YouTube. And if you are, well, thanks for stopping by. But this is it for today. Stop by again tomorrow. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. But until then, bye.